So if you're trading options, days to expiration, or DTE, is one of the most important concepts that you need to understand. It affects how your option is priced, how it moves, and whether or not your trade reflects your actual view on the market. In this video, I'll show you exactly what days to expiration means and how to pick the right expiration for your trade. Days to expiration are the number of calendar days remaining before your option trade expires. After the expiration date, the option either gets exercised or expires worthless. The fewer the days remaining, the less time a stock has to move, which directly impacts the value of the options. For example, today is April 10th, and let's say you went out and bought a 200 strike call option on Apple that was expiring, April 30th. You might pay $5 for that call option. That call option you bought has about 20 days to expiration. Now, for this trade to be profitable, Apple needs to be trading above $205 by April 30th, with $205 being the strike price plus the premium, or your break even on the trade. Now, depending on our trade thesis, we want to pick a days to expiration that actually matches our view of the market. Because if you picked a longer expiration, it would actually cost you more money for that option. Yes, it would have more time to move, but you're also paying a higher premium for that option. So if your view is that Apple is going to move in the next 20 days, you don't want to go and buy an option with 180 days to expiration. You want to buy something that matches your view correctly. The closer the days to expiration matches the time frame you expect the stock to move within, the better feedback you'll get on your trade as to whether or not your idea is correct. And this is important because not every good trade is going to make money, and not every bad trade loses money. There's a lot of variance in the middle. And by making sure that the expiration you pick matches your view of whatever trade you're taking, it allows you to get better feedback about whether your idea was actually good or not. And it's feedback like that which is going to help you improve over time. Days to expiration also impacts the way your option will react to changes in the market. Short-dated options are more sensitive to theta and gamma, meaning they respond more to immediate price changes and time decay. Long-dated options, on the other hand, are more sensitive to vega, meaning they are less sensitive to what exactly happens today and more sensitive to the view of how much the stock will move in the future, or the change in the level of implied volatility. Now, if you trade longer days to expiration, you're going to pay a higher premium. More time means more opportunity for price movement, and that's reflected in the cost of the options. If you trade a shorter days to expiration, there's going to be a lower premium that you have to pay, but also there's less time for the trade to work in your favor. And this is important to keep in mind because cheaper doesn't always mean better. The shorter day to expiration will be a lower premium. But remember, it comes with the trade-off of having less time for the trade to move in your favor. The dollar cost is lower, but the odds of success are compressed. The DTE you pick should just match the strategy you're trying to trade. If you're trading short-term movements, trade a shorter day to expiration. If you're trading changes in expected volatility, then trade a longer expiration. Choosing the wrong DTE can blur your signal and ultimately skew your results. DTE affects price, sensitivity, and feedback. So the closer your DTE matches your thesis, the better you're going to do in the long run. So make sure to learn it and use it because it's one of the most important parts of trading options.